poison is past its expiration date, is it no longer poisonous?
Wait a minute, it's good?
I'd try it.
Hope you all enjoy the coffee I made for you for What's on Your Mind,
Oh,
where we
man.
go around the room and share what
yeah.
we've been thinking about lately, starting with Brooke. Brooke, big sip from your thermos and tell us what's on your mind.
Tasty, Jeff. Okay, so my daughter's in 5th grade, and they're doing these country reports. And with the country report, they have like a big food celebration at the end of it because the teacher's awesome. He's like, the best way to experience cultures is through food.
Oh,
Right?
country, you mean like other countries
Yeah,
or studying
yeah.
countries?
That
Yeah.
and lovemaking, but go ahead.
Yeah.
I understand why they don't do that in the 5th grade, but yeah.
So honestly, she helps me, right? So we
Okay.
make this
Okay.
really complicated chicken and rice dish from Singapore. Like I figure out how to render chicken fat. I'm chopping different seasonings to put in there.
As a foodie, this is a big staple in Singapore. It's huge. I've always wanted to try
Yeah,
it. And it's chicken and rice, but it's like phenomenal.
Yes, and it's amazing,
Yeah.
right? It's
Sounds
so
good.
And I make enough for 30 kids to
Wow.
try some, right? So
Nice.
Michael's sweet because I have to work and my husband volunteers and he goes into the classroom, he brings the huge crock pot I have of it. Well, I get home, I'm like, how was it? Did the
Yeah.
kids love it? And he's like, yeah, they liked it. And I'm like, okay, fine, I loved it.
Not as enthusiastic.
Right, where are the leftovers?
Oh, they ate
Leftovers?
it all good.
No, he threw them away.
No
He
way.
threw away the leftovers.
Oh, after you worked for hours and hours.
Oh no. He goes, there was a lot left, but all those kids breathed on it, so I thought it was gross.
Yeah.
I mean,
All the kids are
hell.
sick. There's all this sickness going
No.
around too.
He is right. I didn't think of that.
I'm
Bro.
like, you dished it up for them. It was in a crock pot. Just our kids are the kids. Like, if they're gonna get sick, it doesn't matter.
So you
Okay.
think it's already all mixed anyway?
Yes.
It's damage has been
Yes.
done.
I'm like,
Classic
what
cheap
garbage
Brooke.
did you throw it away in? I know.
No,
Get out of the
You're
garbage.
not dumpster
Yeah.
diving.
I'm
your
glad
kids'
you
school.
let your husband have it because you couldn't lick the spoons after the children got done with them.
Oh, I can taste the rendered fat.
You didn't save the tuna can drippings, Michael?
Thank
That's
you.
the best part.
That's right, Jeff.
Oh.
God, what
You're one
a
of the-
waste.
No, okay.
It was so good, you guys.
I bet it was
Yeah.
delicious, bro.
I'm sorry, 5th grade me would not eat that.
No.
It's too fancy.
I think it's too spicy for you now.
I think we're all Team Michael on that one. Jose, what's on your mind?
Well, I was visiting my family recently, and I was trying to explain to my dad what an algorithm is.
Oh,
Right? Like
okay.
how your social media kind of
Yeah.
conforms to you depending on what you like and swipe on.
He's an engineer, so maybe he'd
Yeah,
be able to
but
figure
he
that out.
doesn't have social media, so
Yeah.
he doesn't quite understand. So I'm like, look, I'm just going to open my Instagram and show you.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized I made a huge mistake, right? It's my algorithm. All right, anyway.
I've seen your algorithm,
I
Jose.
know. I open it, right? First thing, it's a Fortnite clip of a streamer.
Okay.
Playing
Oh,
Fortnite,
that's-
video games.
We're not
Makes
to the
sense.
X-rated
Okay,
stuff
then
yet.
we get to food next, is my guess.
The next one is a gorgeous model eating
Oh,
grapes.
There we go.
Still food involved.
But this is a beautiful woman dressed scantily clad.
Yeah, yes. we
So my
know.
dad goes, oh, Jose, she's so pretty. Do you know her?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Because
no-
he thinks it's like Facebook. You guys
Yes.
are friends.
Yeah. So I go, no, Dad, I don't know the supermodels, and
Yeah.
I just you can
Yeah.
follow people, and
Oh, that's disappointing.
so I'm like, anyway, let's just
Yeah.
keep scrolling. So we scroll up, and a car accident pops up.
Oh.
I follow dash cam pages.
Okay.
I know. Okay. Then a hoof care video for horses. Like
Oh,
a
yeah, you do like
infected
those.
hoof,
Yeah.
right?
Oh.
Then a pimple popping video.
Oh.
Okay, and then finally, of course, a stand-up comedy clip.
Oh,
Right,
I was
okay.
going to go to another naked woman.
Yeah.
I'm surprised
The
they
ratio
didn't.
is lower than I thought.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we got lucky on that.
Yeah.
All right. But what I'm saying is, my dad, he goes, oh, Jose, the algorithm must be broken then for you. That is so random. The proper people and the women and the food, it does not make sense.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's totally broken.
Totally
dude.
broken.
I don't watch
Complain
this
to
stuff.
TikTok.
Yeah, weird.
Who would think I'd like that stuff?
Yeah, you're right, Dad. You shouldn't get social
Oh,
media.
yeah.
So that's how I explain my algorithm to my dad.
Oh, okay.
Let's not show him again.
Yeah.
Alexis, what's been on your mind?
You guys know I have a hard time saying no to people.
Yes.
My therapist says I have people-pleasing tendencies.
Yeah.
Which is a bad combo when I find myself in a store with an aggressive salesman. Yeah.
What'd you buy?
Which happened? Yeah.
perfect
So I was in like a
victim.
boutique store alone with the owner in there.
Oh, no.
And she was very excited to show me some options of what to buy.
Yeah.
So I'm in the fitting room and it turns into her bringing me like over 20 items.
Yeah.
You're like a celebrity, you know that, right? Like they're
well-
treating you, they know that you're on this big morning show. They want
No,
to
they don't
impress
know
you.
me.
Yeah,
She just wants me to buy her clothes.
They know a gullible girl when they
Yeah,
see
I
her.
think it's that.
I was trying to give her credit.
And so it turned into her being, I'm in there for over an hour, and it turns into she's waiting outside the dressing room for me to show her every item I put on.
Oh, no.
God.
And then it escalates to the curtain's just open now. She's opening the curtain,
Oh, just like, you know
and
what,
I
honey?
am changing in front of her
Oh, my God.
because she wants to see me put on everything.
It's like embarrassing.
And no, she's being honest with me. If it looks bad, she told me.
Oh, that's not good on you.
good.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And then she wouldn't let me leave till I put on this $300 denim jumpsuit she had.
I bet it was really cute
Like she
on you.
physically stopped. She's like, "No, you're not leaving." It was
Yeah.
cute, but it was too expensive.
Yeah, yeah,
That's a
right.
lot
So
of money.
yeah.
I didn't buy the jumpsuit, but I did buy 5 items.
Oh, my God. Pressure.
Because I couldn't leave with nothing. She was dedicated so much time to me, you know. I was.
Are they actual items you like and you're going to use?
I've seen everything you're wearing
Like,
right now,
yeah.
so it's not.
Yeah.
You don't have anything new on.
If like somebody wants to go return them for me, I can't go back in there because I do follow her on Insta now.
So you also follow her.
Yeah.
So are you guys getting brunch this weekend?
Maybe I'll probably buying it. That was my
So good.
experience.
All right, Jeffrey, what's on your mind?
Well, you guys know I'm not necessarily the most social type of person.
No.
No.
but-
I will be if I have to, but mostly I prefer to keep it with just me, my dog Bagel,
Yeah.
and the birds that fly into the windows of my home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my group.
That's
Okay.
your serenity somehow.
Yeah.
But recently I made a mistake,
Uh-oh.
and I spoke to somebody at the grocery store.
Why is it
Not a
all-
mistake.
Is this the only social outing that you ever have?
It's one of my
Yeah.
few places I go.
And
Now,
you're a likable person, Jeff, when you talk to people.
don't say that about me. I don't want that rumor getting out. Now, she doesn't know what I do for a living. She's like a checker, and this probably started like 3 months ago, but I was going through her lane, and she starts telling me about her love of Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay.
You have like a relationship with her.
Well,
Yeah.
I just didn't want to be rude.
Do you love Lord of the Rings?
No, but I was
Oh.
receptive. I was
Okay.
like, oh, that's really cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. You know,
Okay.
great movie, great
Good
books. Yeah.
franchise.
And that was my mistake.
Uh-oh.
Because I visit the store at least once a week, and
Uh-huh.
most of the time, there's just one lane open.
Oh, no.
And it's her.
You and
And
Lord of
when
the Rings.
she sees me, her eyes
no.
light up.
She
Yeah.
thinks you're like her
Lord of the Rings fan, buddy.
Yeah.
And she will tell me all about the books,
Yeah.
all the Comic-Cons, who's on the Lord of the Rings panel, all the hidden
Yeah.
Easter eggs.
Did you
Yeah.
find this cheese in Isle Asgard?
Exactly. Like she told me about the actor who played Gimli the other day. Did you know he had to wear a prosthetic nose and ears that were so uncomfortable? He said it was like wearing 10-pound weights on his face for 12 hours.
That's actually interesting.
Is it?
I think it's a much better conversation than the weather. You know?
I don't want any conversation.
Okay.
Plus, he was allergic to the prosthetics, by the way, so he
he
broke
was?
out in hives
Oh,
every
wow.
time.
You didn't tell me there was even a twist to the story.
What's into
The
it?
thing is, this doesn't happen to any other people in line in front of me,
Yeah.
not behind me.
Yep.
I'm the only one who gets the full Lord of the Rings treatment from the grocery
That
store
means
checker.
that she trusts you.
Or you look like a Lord of the Rings fan.
This is what kindness gets you.
Okay.
So, hope you listen to the podcast at Brooke and Jeffrey and text in to 78592.
Lord of the Rings facts for
No,
Jeff.
just
Yeah.
tell us what's been on your mind.
Name your favorite character.
Don't.
Why?
Yeah, I
You've
like
heard
Gimli.
enough. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.